disappointed in myself. Don't be. I mean, I get it.
He's not that bad as, like, an old man.
No. I mean, I also was all about Joey. So, listen, I realized that I'm getting older when I am way more attracted to the dads on sexy teen shows than the 20-year-olds pretending to be teenagers.
FP?
Yeah. I mean, listen,
that's a long harbored.
Listen, I've been following Skeet Ulrich on Instagram for way longer than he's been on Riverdale.
Yeah.
That's just how I operate, you guys. Skeet Ulrich, call me. No, don't you. You have, like, things going on. He's got kids and stuff. Yeah. He's a good dad. Anyway, fuck, marry, kills. Some of these are mean, by the way. All right. Perino, Simpson, Joey.
Mary Simpson, fuck Joey, kill Perino.
See, I was thinking marry Joey, fuck Perino, kill Simpson.
I don't know. Perino's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, but you can fuck an asshole. I'm not, I mean, you can literally also, but that's not what I mean.
Anyway, what's next?
Oh, this wasn't the mean one. I'm thinking of a later email that I think we're going to read next. Mrs. Rivas, Maya's mom, and Mrs. Coyne.
Marry Mrs. Coyne because she's rich. I guess fuck Mrs. Rivas because she's hot, and I don't really remember a lot about Maya's mom, so sorry, bye.
Yeah, going with that. Actually, I can't. Who's Mrs. Rivas?
Zoe's mom.
Oh, no, fuck her. Okay, no. Kill Mrs. Rivas, fuck Maya's mom because she's, like, cute and blonde, and marry Mrs. Coyne because rich.
Okay. And then Sean, Jay, Eli. This one's meaner than the one with Dallas.
I mean, mine's easy. Marry Jay, fuck Eli, kill Sean.
I think I'm going to marry Jay, fuck Sean, kill Eli. That one's hard. Okay, I did what I did.
I believe in you. I believe in you. I think you made the right choice. All right, next email.
The next one is from Jude. The subject line is so much to say / ask, and it starts with, "Hey, Holland and Kelsey, I just want to start off by noting how grateful I am that you guys take the time to review each individual episode. Your hard work and dedication really shows. I know Degrassi isn't the most prestigious of shows in regard to their budget, but how much do you think the actors get paid? Do you think if they saved their money, they would be set for life?" No, I do not think
Absolutely not. Drake has said as much, too. He's like, no, we made no money on Degrassi.
And I think he's also posted, like, checks from, like, reruns, like, the residuals he gets from that, and they're like, it's like $1.
Yeah, like, basically.
Which probably is, like, a peek into how much he made while he was actually on the show. Which was probably not very much. And then you guys have mentioned that you do not like the actor who plays Owen because he is a white supremacist in real life. What did he do specifically to make you think that? I'm just curious.
Scroll his Twitter.
Yeah, I feel like he's very MAGA, not great. Yeah, just scroll his social media. I don't remember specific examples, but I remember looking at it and it being bad. And then you guys have repeatedly... you guys have repeatedly said that you do not like season 11, and I'm confused as to why, especially since you seem so excited when you watch the promo video. I don't even remember why, but I just remember, just listen to our episodes. It was really bad.
I think it was a combination of, it was like exceptionally boring, but also like needlessly dramatic.
Yeah.
Like nothing happened, but it took a very long time.
Oh my God. Season 11 seems like it lasts forever. And then we have some fuck, marry, kills.
The meanest fuck, marry, kill you could ever give us.
The woman Connor met up with from that online game. Asher Showstack from Claire's internship. That man that showed up to Darcy's house after she posted those explicit photos online.
Okay. I've given this some thought. Marry Asher, because you don't have to love someone you marry, and he has clout and money. So he can do whatever the fuck he wants. And then if he gets caught fucking up, you can get so much money in the divorce settlement. You'll be fine. And also you can like ruin his life along the way. Fuck the woman Connor met up with from that online game because she's not.
Take her.
I could take her in a fight.
I'm not threatened by her.
No, I'm not threatened by her. And I feel like maybe she just needs to feel loved for a minute and maybe she'll stop being a psycho. Probably not. I don't know. But I feel like I could handle her in a hand-to-hand combat situation.
Yes.
Kill the man that showed up to Darcy's house after she posted those explicit photos online. Because, frankly, just to be real with you, I don't trust myself to overpower a man in any situation.
Oh, no.
And like, despite wherever he's like functioning at sanity-wise or any other, you know, you want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, but that doesn't change the fact that being a woman by yourself, you have to be on your fucking guard. Someone got stabbed a block and a half away from my apartment the other day, you guys. I'm not doing great.
I agree with all of that. I would do the same thing. And then lastly, I love that you guys repeatedly rip on Keke Palmer for not being famous enough. It's kind of hilarious. Love Jude.
I mean, she's more famous now.
Yeah, but at the time, not really at all.
We rip on past Keke Palmer. And then we have another email. It's long. It basically is calling us out on some shit that we would like to address, and we appreciate the call out. This is from Bunny. The subject is Leo and Allie. And I know it's frustrating to watch Allie make these mistakes with Leo, but I think that is supposed to be the point of the story arc. It feels pretty unfair and kind of victim-blaming to call women who stay with abusers stupid. And you're absolutely right. We deserve to be called out on it. I think sometimes just like the way we use our language, we're not actually calling her stupid, but like we use stupid and dumb as just like a means of saying like we're frustrated. So we don't mean to actually be victim-blaming for Allie. It's more like from the outside looking in, we're frustrated with her actions because she deserves more, as opposed to like, you're an idiot for doing this. But those are the words that we're saying. So we need to be more conscious of that.
And I think we're definitely more calling what she's doing stupid, but I don't think we're calling her stupid. But I do know that it probably comes across that way. And I apologize for our wording because it's not good. We're stupid.
We are stupid. And it's not our intention. So we're going to be more conscious about it in the future. And I appreciate you for bringing it to our attention. And I'm also just going to finish your email. It is fair, I think, to say that the ways Leo is supposed to be manipulating Allie don't seem like they would be very persuasive in real life. But as someone who's been around or involved in a lot of abusive and shitty relationships, that's kind of often how it really goes, which you're absolutely right. People can be super smart and capable and still get roped into these toxic relationships, and it seems totally illogical from the outside. It doesn't make them dumb. The abuser is still to blame always. I think the point of this plot is to show that this can happen to super smart people. I definitely think we as the audience are supposed to feel very uncomfortable with Leo, not sympathetic towards him. I think you're absolutely right, and I think Allie is the right choice for this. I think maybe the reason that we're jumping right to, Allie, this is so out of, like, Allie, you're such a dummy, instead of like, hey, this is really out of character, is because Allie, like, makes boy mistakes, but this is, like, a different thing. Yeah. And I think we are having trouble separating the harmless but ultimately not great Johnny DeMarco from the abuser Leo, and I think that's where it's getting, like, conflated in our heads.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Or at least as far as we talk about it.
Yeah, I think the way that we're not really talking about it as delicately as we should be. And I think it's also, maybe it's because it's a TV show and we are just frustrated and we're like, oh, this is so dumb. I hate watching this because it's just like an instinct to be like, no, I don't like this. And this is just like the first things that are coming out of our mouths, and we're not thinking about what we're saying and how we're phrasing things, which is not a good thing to do when we put fucking shit on the internet for lots of people to hear. So think before we speak. Yeah. It also,
like, it's coming on the heels of, like, so much, like, serious shit that we have to, like, buckle down and be like, let's have a dialogue about this kind of stuff, that it's, like, it's so exhausting. It's so much. But we need to be, like, more wary of how we speak in regards to stuff like this. Yeah. I agree. And I appreciate you calling us out. And for the record, all of you guys should feel comfortable doing that. If you're like, hey, this isn't a thing that you guys are experiencing and I don't like the language that we're using. My whole thing with stuff like that is if someone tells me that something is hurting their feelings, and in some way, whether they're like, hey, you might not know this, but what you're saying is blankist, input a thing here, like, tell me. Like, because
so we don't keep doing it.
Yeah, because that's obviously not our intention. But if that's not our experience and we genuinely don't know, we need somebody to tell us. I mean, it's not your job to, like, educate us.
I also don't want to put that, like,
no.
We don't know, but you should tell it. Like, I don't want to put that on anybody either.
No, it's not your job to educate us. But if something makes you uncomfortable with what we say and you're like, I hate when you guys do that, then like send me an email and be like, hey, I like be nice about it. Be like, hey, I hate when you guys just because I'm sensitive and it's gonna hurt my feelings. Just be like, hey, what you're doing is not cool. Thanks, bye.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more email to go. The end of it is just nice. So we're just going to do that. Thanks for doing this show. I've been following avidly for nearly a year now, and it's one of my favorite guilty pleasures. Can't wait for you to meet more of the next class crew. You're totally right about Grace. She's the best. My friend told me she works in a restaurant here in Vancouver, but she doesn't really like being recognized, so I won't say which one. LOL. Merry Christmas, Bunny. Thank you, Bunny.
Thank you. But that is all the grapevine that we have for today. If you would like to be featured on the next grapevine segment, you can tweet at us at DegrassiPod, email us at whateveritakespodcast@gmail.com, or on Instagram at DegrassiPod. You can listen to us pretty much anywhere. But if you're on Apple Podcasts, if you can rate, review, and subscribe, that would be super cool. And if you leave us a review, we will write a Degrassi-inspired fan fiction for you on the show. We do have a couple that I've seen that we definitely still need to do some fan fictions, but we just haven't really had the time or the brain power to do them. But I will make a promise that next week we will do one. I think it's my turn. I'm sorry if you've been waiting for a fan fiction review. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at HollandTacular.
And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at KelSucks with a Z at the end. And Holland, do you know what you're going to recommend to the people?
Sure. I think I'm just going to recommend A Star Is Born because I finally saw it.
There you go. Let's see. I found a musician that I like. I've only listened to a little bit of her stuff. Her name is Jade Bird, but she's kind of like alt country, which I said was not a thing a couple years ago. It exists. I like it. Anyway, her name is Jade Bird. I recommend the song because that's my favorite thing, and that is it.
All right. Well, that is all that we have for you guys today. Thank you, as always, to Jay for our wonderful theme song, and thank all of you for listening. Goodbye, Panthers.
Bye, Panthers.